Leciał sam do space i na zamiennej sepskiej nie wyje depskiej, nie wyje wrek, ale
Alright guys, I gotta start off this video with Cyberpunk 2077. Now a lot has happened between the launch on Friday and today, this morning, Tuesday, when I'm recording this video. CD Projekt Red has so far come out with a statement apologizing, but it's not really apologetic because they don't really give a fuck because they made 8 million sales of the game, and that covered their cost of producing the game, marketing the game, stuff like that. So right now they're just turning a profit, so they don't really care about how the reviews are going because they already made their money back and they're out of the red base. But now, depending on the platform you play Cyberpunk on, your opinion of the game will differ. Unfortunately, Cyberpunk 2077 is horrific on the base Xbox One and PlayStation 4 models, which suck because a lot of you either didn't buy the new next-gen consoles because they're mad expensive, or didn't have a shot to buy one due to the high demand and the scalpers. Now, the base version of the game, like the console version, should have been perfected because CD Projekt Red was supposed to release this game back in August. It wasn't even supposed to be lined up with the new next-gen console release dates. It was supposed to be released in August. It's been worked on since 2012. It was announced. So it's been worked on with primarily the focus current-gen consoles, not next-gen consoles. So I really don't understand the problem CD Projekt Red had with developing they're not even getting 30 frames per second on their game. Like, they're only getting around 20 frames per second. The graphics, it literally looks like a Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 game right now. It looks terrible. And the glitches are insane. You have some NPCs just changing outfits. Like, you walk away, you see them in one outfit. You walk back to them and they're in completely different outfits. Cars aren't exploding like they're supposed to when you shoot at them. And it's supposed to be this big cinematic scene, and they're just not exploding. Now, the downside to this is the graphical aspect can't really be fixed because there's not much a developer could do to release like an update that will just improve the graphics. I don't really think the graphics are going to get that much better than what they are right now. Maybe they'll bump up to 30 frames per second, which is still terrible considering Rockstar was able to do with Red Dead Redemption 2, which is like insane. But for PC, it just seems that they're just having glitch problems, which isn't that bad. It doesn't break the game, but then again, they're so easy to fix these glitches, so they'll probably be fixed in the next month or two, which is still stupid because they already delayed this game twice. What's the point of not delaying it another time? It clearly hasn't been baked in the oven long enough. And now it's important to know these glitches Cyberpunk are experiencing do not affect saving the game files. Like earlier this year, the Miles Morales game, when that released, it had problems with saving the game and the files wouldn't save properly. Right now, that seems not to be the issue. But aside from the graphical and glitch aspects, the game's like core storyline, the quests, are extremely good. And it does have a great open world city, aside from the glitches that occur in that open world city. But from what I've played so far, the campaign is amazing. Keanu Reeves killed his character. And right now, that's all we know about the Cyberpunk 2077. Now, this week, the Game Awards show did give us a bunch of new information on totally different games. So let's get into that right now. First, starting off with Among Us' new map. As promised by the official Innersloth Twitter page, the developers showcased the new map for their wildly popular game. The new map is Airship and is an extremely spacious map that includes new features added to the game. The map includes ladders and elevators, which appear for the first time in the game. Players will be able to travel on them. They're not just for design. The map will also have new tasks for players to complete, which are far more complicated or complex than other map tasks there are in the game. Now, don't you hate when you're in the middle of a task and then a meeting is called? Well, now after a meeting, players will have the option to choose which room they want to spawn in after the meeting ends. These new spawn points try to counter players from grouping together after a meeting or being easily killed by an imposter that just follows them after the meeting ends. Left 4 Dead has a new spin-off franchise. Alright, Left 4 Dead studio Turtle Rock has stated before the Game Awards show that they were working on a zombie-themed co-op shooter, but until last night, we had no idea what we were going to get and what that would look like. Well, now we know Back 4 Blood is what they were working on, and the trailer, which is playing right now in the background, is what was shown at the Game Awards show. Now, just making an observation based off the trailer, it basically seems like Left 4 Dead game, like a Left 4 Dead game would play out, except you have a team of 4 with you, and like players instead of just NPCs tagging along. And the team of 4 basically are gonna just team up, kill zombies instead of gunslinging solo. Like Left 4 Dead usually has you playing by yourself. This game is just gonna have you play with a team via multiplayer. Alright guys, R2 announces Vin Diesel will be making a star appearance. The popular action movie star from the Fast and Furious franchise appeared in the new trailer for R2. Vin Diesel's character will be playable, so you can kill monsters and dinosaurs with him, which is extremely badass if you ask me. I think Vin Diesel is a great addition to a already popular title exclusive. So this seems interesting. Alright guys, Flight Simulator confirmed to consoles for 2021. One of the coolest games this year, Microsoft Flight Simulator, sadly will be released for only next-gen consoles though. The release is planned for sometime around the summer of 2021. That could change, but right now, Flight Simulator is being aimed for consoles, next-gen, 2021. Alright guys, Dragon Age teases us again. EA and BioWare cannot stop teasing their upcoming Dragon Age again at the Game Awards show. This is the most we got to see, and we know about the game so far, but we still have no knowledge about the release date, unfortunately. Alright, EA and BioWare tease us again, and this time they're showing off Mass Effect. They played this trailer last night during the award show, and we don't know too much information other than Mass Effect franchise is alive and will be making a soft reboot.